Socrates, the man who questioned the universe. Athens, 5th century BCE. A city of marble, power, and rising intellect, the birthplace of democracy, and the stage for one of history's most disruptive minds. Here walked a man who owned no riches, wrote no books, and claimed to know nothing, yet would shape the way humanity thinks forever. His name, Socrates. Born around 470 BCE in Athens, Socrates came from humble beginnings. His father was a sculptor, his mother a midwife, and in a strange twist of destiny, Socrates would become a midwife of ideas. He didn't teach in classrooms. He didn't write scrolls. Instead, he walked barefoot through the crowded agora, stopping strangers, politicians, poets, and asking them questions. Simple questions, dangerous questions. Socrates believed something radical. True wisdom begins when you admit you know nothing. Through relentless questioning, what we now call the Socratic Method, he exposed illusions of knowledge. What is justice? What is virtue? What is truth? His conversations were not answers. They were awakenings. Among those listening was a young student, Plato, who would later record his teacher's ideas and carry them into eternity. Socrates was not just a thinker, he was a soldier. He fought bravely in the brutal conflicts of the Peloponnesian War, where Athens clashed with Sparta in a struggle for dominance. Even in war, witnesses described him as fearless, calm under pressure, guided not by chaos but by reason. But Athens, as beloved city, would turn against him. At age 70, Socrates was put on trial. The charges? Corrupting the youth and not believing in the gods of the city. In truth, he was guilty of something far more dangerous, making people think. Standing before the court, Socrates refused to beg, refused to flatter, refused to stop questioning. His defense, later recorded in Plato's Apology, was not a plea. It was a challenge. The verdict, guilty. The sentence, death. He was offered a chance to escape. His followers begged him to flee, but Socrates chose something greater than life: integrity. In 399 BCE, he drank a cup of hemlock poison, calm, composed, unafraid. His final moments were not filled with fear, but with philosophy. Socrates left no writings, yet his voice echoes across centuries. Through Plato and Plato's student, Aristotle, his ideas became the foundation of Western philosophy. He shaped ethics, logic, education, critical thinking itself. But his impact goes beyond history. It reaches into the cosmos of human consciousness. Every time you question reality, every time you challenge assumptions, every time you seek truth over comfort, you are walking in the footsteps of Socrates. Socrates proved a truth that still shakes the universe. A single mind, armed with questions, can outlive empires. He did not conquer lands, he conquered ignorance. And in doing so, he became immortal. The unexamined life is not worth living. Socrates